so much for joining me. For this practice, you're going to want to have a blanket, at least one yoga block, and maybe even a yoga strap. It's only about 20 minutes, so let's get started. Friends, take your blanket, and what I want you to do is roll it up so it's like a really tight little roll that you can use. Hi, Bachi. He thinks this is for him. Oh, you're such a love bug. You might have some interference, but if you can manage, thank you, sweetie pie. You'll want to have the blanket so it's rolled up like as such, like a little long Tootsie Roll, and then you're going to lie your spine on this blanket. So I like to sit on the end of the blanket, but if that doesn't feel right for you, hi Patch, then you can come off of the blanket, okay? And then lie back down so that your spine is right along the blanket. Take the top of the blanket and just roll it up. So it's actually rolled up into the back of your head. Your knees are bent, and I want you just to take a few full breaths here. The arms are out alongside you. Maybe move your head side to side. Take a big breath in and clear the breath away. And as you do that, I want you to feel how your spine is gently being nudged upward into your body by the bolsters. This is really good stuff, you guys, because as we go through our lifespan, our spine will start to pull itself out of our back. And what this is doing, coupled with we're going to do stuff to strengthen our back, what this is doing is it's encouraging our spine to come right where it belongs, where it can best offer us the support we need to go through our day and our life. Open your chest a little bit more. Feel how the collarbones want to separate, allowing the edges of each collarbone to move in opposite direction. Your eyes can be closed. So this should feel like really nice. It should feel really good. If it doesn't, then come off of the bolster and just lie flat on your back with your knees bent. So we'll be here a few more breaths, just enjoying, basking in the experience of having our body return to us. Too often our world will pull our bodies out of our mind's eye, out of our attention, and try to squeeze it into some sort of form that it may or may not be intuitive or appropriate for it. So this is a practice intended to help you release any of that and come right into you. So take one more breath here. Open your mouth this time and exhale the breath all away, relaxing the forehead and the space in between your eyebrows. Tip over onto any side, either side. And just you're going to move the blanket out of the way for the time being. We might need it later. Lie flat on the floor. Turn your head to the left. Turn your head to the right. So you're looking over your shoulders. Open the chest a little bit more. Head turns left. Head turns right. This time you're going to turn your head left and draw the right finger bones away from you. So the head's turning away from the hand. The right hand is moving down towards the bottom of the mat. Big breath in and release it. Come back through center. Full breath out. And let's go to the other side. So turn your head to the right. Draw the left finger bones down as if they're trying to touch your heels. Breathe into the side of your neck that's releasing. Full breath, inhale, and exhale, release it, come through center. Pull your knees into your chest. Let's sweep on up to seated. So let's grab that blanket if you can, and we'll sit on that blanket. And by sitting on the blanket, it's really great, you guys, because what happens is you take the rounding out of your low back, and you allow your body, your spine, to find its beautiful spinal length. From here, put your right hand on the top of your left thigh and your left hand behind you. Externally rotate the left shoulder, so you're pulling it back, and then you're elongating through your chest. Begin to turn to the left and maybe even look over your left shoulder, and then try drop the right sitting bone down, drop the right thigh down. It's gonna wanna pick itself up, but don't let it. Keep a nice little tonality in the abdominal core. It's not, you're not sucking in, but you're also not flaccid. You're right in the middle. Take another big breath, inhale. And exhale, unwind it, come through center, and we're gonna switch sides. So place the left hand on the top of the right knee, right hand comes behind you, open the chest, externally rotate through that right shoulder. Keep dropping both sitting bones down, both thigh bones towards the floor. Maybe look over your right shoulder, and you breathe here. Inhale, exhale. Good, keep the breath active. Inhale. Turn a little more on the exhale. One more breath, inhale. And slowly come back through center. Exhale, nice neutral spine, both arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up, lift up. And then exhale, place your hands behind you. So you want to be like tented fingers behind you, okay? Or you can take a block or two behind you and put your hands on the block. Extend both legs long, down the mat, lengthen through the quadriceps. So you want to engage through your thighs. Open, I'm gonna do tented fingers just because for whatever reason my shoulders are a little tighter today. So operate with kindness, always. First, kindness, second, and third. Throw in a healthy dose of truth and acceptance, and we're really on our way somewhere. So take another big breath. Inhale here. Extend as if the sternum was reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale. Two more breaths. Inhale. Abdomen in towards your spine as you exhale. Last big breath. Inhale here. Nice, you guys. Exhale it out. Bend the right knee, and I want you to take the right knee is bent. You can have about like a fist or so in between where your right foot is and where the left leg is, and then wrap the inner left elbow around the right knee. Right hand is behind you. So if you need more here, you can take your elbow past the right knee. So it sort of depends on what you need. If you do that, you can feel this really begins to open up the middle of your back, the mid-thoracic. Do not loop the leg under you. That from a functional movement place is just bad news for the spine. So you want to keep energy through the left leg. Both sitting bones drop to the floor. Breathe and lift through the chest. Begin to turn. Look over the right shoulder. 5 more breaths. Inhale and feeling your body releasing. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Keep breath active. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go. Last one. Inhale here. And exhale it out slowly. Unwind it. And we're going to swap sides. So let's bend the left leg. Left knee is bent. Find the distance so that your sitting bone, the reason why you don't want the leg all the way in here is it lifts that left sitting bone. So you want to feel, the practice can become very intuitive for you. You can notice like, oh, that doesn't feel quite right in my spine. And it's different than stretching to a different place. It's about listening to what your body's saying. Left hand's behind you, right leg is long. Lift up with the right hand. Begin with the right inner elbow grabbing hold of the left knee. And just see, how does that feel? And if that feels like thumbs up, then hang up there. If you feel like you need more, take your elbow past the knee. And so your elbow comes into the knee and the knee nudges into the elbow. And so you get this gorgeous stretch through the tension gets to move out of the spine. Out of all the musculature, the fibers, the soft tissue that work to hold us together. It's work. So what we're doing here is we're helping it release. So keep plugging in through your left hand and give yourself a little lift through the chest for 5. Extend through the right leg. 4. Inhale. is further away from you, left one's in. You don't have to cinch it up so tight. You can have it slightly lengthened out. You're again on the edge of your bolster. And then just walk your hands forward. So what you want to create is this chance for your body, your backside to release. You can drop your head, maybe turn it side to side, and really find that place to let go. So right leg is forward here, and you can walk your hands out a little more. Take another 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one here. Inhale. And walk your hands back towards you. Left hand down. Right one is up and over your ear so that you're creating a gorgeous length through the side body. So feel that length. Feel the opening. Spin your pinkies to the floor. Turn the right ribs up for 3. Really let the breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Relax any tension in the neck. Maybe look down with the left thumbnail. Last big breath. Inhale. And exhale as if you had a sandbag on your right thigh. Come on up to seated. Nice neutral spine. Full breath in. And a long breath out. And we're going to swap sides. So put your left leg out further away from you. And then you can reach forward here. We're going into the left external rotator, adductor. Moving gently, moving intuitively. Dropping your head, maybe shaking it side to side. And just feeling where in your body wants to let go. Where in your body is holding, and instead of judging the holding, use the holding as a signal, as a sign that your body is craving balance. It's craving letting go. Breathe here for 5 more breaths. And then walk your hands back towards you. Place your right hand next to you. Float the left one up and over. Bicep over the ear. Left pinky fingers face the floor. Turn and open through the side body. Nice big stretch. Good. Take 3 more big breaths as if you're elongating your pinky fingers. No strain in the neck. If you need to, look down or sideways or even up. Last big breath. And very good. Come on up. We're going to move the blanket out of the way. And then come into a side plank, Vastisthasana, from the ground up. So you can do this on your forearm if your wrists don't want to help in this pose. That's okay. Right hand down or right forearm down. Come into a plank with your feet behind you and then pivot so you're on the edge of your right foot. Lift up with your left arm. Breathe. Flex your toes. Lift a little higher and then lengthen through the top of your head. And breathe here just for 5, 4, 3. Breathe with you. That's it. Move the back of your head back 2 and drop the chin. You got it. High plank. So coming into a high plank and then send your hips back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Long breath out. Inhale. And exhale. So we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to switch sides. So we are on the same side. Left hand or forearm on the floor. Right one lifts up to the ceiling. And breathe. Lift your hips. Move the back of your head back. Just luxuriate in it, even if it's challenging. Even if it's not challenging, just be where you are and see if you can enjoy the process. Core is engaging. This is excellent for upper body strength and your obliques. For 3 more breaths. then send those hips high. Downward facing dog. Big breath here. Long breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Step the left foot forward. Right heel is flat. Come on up to standing like a warrior two. And then straighten out the front leg. You can use a block behind your front foot or in front of it. Or you may just put your hand lightly on your left shin bone. Lift the left arm up to the ceiling. Nice, beautiful stretch. Bend into the left knee. Hand comes onto the shin. Right hand on your hip. Begin to turn and twist open. And then right arm up to the ceiling. Maybe you look up and you breathe in. Push through the outer edge of your back foot so that the inner arch lifts. Yes, good. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. That's it. Give me a couple more right here. Inhale. Exhale. Last big breath. Inhale. Very good. Exhale. Come on up to standing. Now pivot. Prasarita Padottanasana with our arms interlaced. Toes are turning in. Heels are out. Open the chest. Inhale. Bend the knees. Come forward, 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 and down we go. Just allowing a really intuitive, short practice for ourselves. Shake your head side to side. Walk your arms forward a little more. What a nice, beautiful thing you're doing for yourself. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands, bend your knees. Come on up to standing. And let's go the other way. So pivot now so your right foot is facing the short end of the mat there. Bend into a warrior two just for a touch. Open the arms and then straighten out the front leg. Again, you can use a block or your hand on your shin. Place your left hand on the back of your left hip. Lift the right one up. Breathe in and then reach. Reach. Here we go. Going in. I like to microbend to enter into the triangle pose because in that way, I'm not hyperextending or overextending the knee. And the ligaments of the knee will say, thank you. Thank you for being so cool. Then lift the left arm up and breathe here. Open through the chest. And then feel that outer edge of your back foot. Feel it pushing down. And give yourself the chance just to breathe just where you are. Without fixing anything. Without mending. Without figuring it out. Without having the answers. Just breathe. Stretch and open. Pull up through the quadriceps. Last big breath. Inhale. Really good. Exhale it out. Let's come back up. We're going to do Prasarita again, but this time, take your block, place it in front of you. Put both hands down on the block and lengthen your spine. Then lock your ribs so that you're not like, there's no like sway back here. Let me try to do this. There's no like dumping of the back. You want to sort of lock the ribs up, lengthen the spine, core is engaged. Left hand down, float the right one up to the ceiling. Breath in, breath out. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit more, 2 more breaths. Last big breath, inhale. And exhale, close it up. Right hand down, left one up, reach. Lengthen, look maybe up towards the ceiling. If that's not okay with your neck, look to the side wall or even down. Press through the outer edges of each foot so you ignite the inner channel of your legs. Engage your quadriceps. One more big breath, inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. You can drop the block away. Toes are slightly in, heels are slightly out. And then reach both hands over towards the outer left shin or outer left ankle or foot. Some of you will be able to move your right hand actually off of your foot and past it. That's fine too. And what you want to do is then lift the spine. So you're getting a gorgeous stretch through the whole upper right side of your chest. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let your next inhale bring you through center and then over to the other side. Reach the left arm away. Either holding on to the right leg or walking the left arm a little further away. Drop your head. So you get a nice release. The neck wants to let go. It does not want to hold. It remembers what softness feels like. It remembers what letting go feels like, and that's our birthright, truly. So just let your body release here. One more big breath. Inhale. And exhale, back through center. Bend into the right knee. Skandasana. Inner slow-mo Skandasana. And then straighten out both legs. Bend into the left knee. Big breath, inhale. Both legs are straight. Exhale, drop the top of your head towards the floor. Both hands around the back of your legs. Even if your knees are bent, that's totally okay. And then just let your head dangle. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Come on up, bend into your knees. Bring your feet together, arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. And then exhale, Tadasana, come standing in mountain. And then we'll take it to a high plank. You can vinyasa, you can do low or into upward dog, or just go straight back to downward dog. If you're doing high to low, it's high, low plank, toes are back, upward dog. Breathe in, downward facing dog. 2 breath here, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, last big breath in. As you exhale, core is engaged. Come onto your knees, lie onto your back. We're going to take the blanket again, and you can place it, you can make it into a thicker thing, so it's about 10 inches, 6 to 10 inches. Place it underneath the backs of your knees. And then lie back down into Shavasana. Now, if it feels like mine is too narrow now that I did that, so I have to widen it out. So just play with it. The whole point is to get your Shavasana in a place where your body says, okay, I can let go here. Drop your shoulder blades down your back, down the mat. Palms spin to the ceiling. And what a beautiful thing you've done, this little 20-minute session together. So thank you for practicing with me, and please, I hope you are thanking yourself for all the good work you're doing. Rest if you can, a few more minutes. Namaste.